Hello, 8th grade students. This is a short little video clip on how to take your thesis statement and outline it. So what we have here are examples of thesis statements that students in the 8th grade have created this year. And what is similar about all of these is there are two parts to this thesis statement. First of all, each statement tells you what it is you are trying to say. Many of them have that Hamlet, Midsummer Dream are similar or different, or Midsummer's Night Dream, or rather Macbeth and Hamlet are similar or different. And then next it would say why. So it would give the reasons why they are similar or different. So after you have written your thesis statement, then we are going to outline it. We're going to use Chastity's example here. A Midsummer's Night's Dream was similar to Hamlet because they both have unrequited love, yet they're different because of their plots and themes. So what you are going to do is you are going to take this sheet here that says thesis statement on it, and you are going to be filling it out. The way you do it is you take the thesis statement that you wrote and you put it into this section here. And Mr. Schuster already explained this in class. The reason why you do this is to always remind yourself of going back to that thesis statement. Next, you are going to be outlining. What is important to remember is that it has to go in order. The body paragraphs go in order. So for Chastity's, her first one here is going to be about unrequited love. So that would be her body paragraph 1. Her second body paragraph is going to be about the plots, so that would be her body paragraph 2, and then her third paragraph is going to be about the theme, so that would be body paragraph 3. When she outlines this, she is going to be focusing here on green topic sentence. Start with the topic sentence that uses a compare and contrast term. So for this one, it's going to be focusing on the unrequited love. So she might write a sentence here about Midsummer Night's Dream is similar to Hamlet because they both include unrequited love. That's pretty basic, but that's kind of the general idea. Next, she is going to be looking at her yellows, and because she's comparing both poems, this yellow here might include information about Midsummer Night's Dream and how that shows unrequited love. So she would write a yellow that would go in here, and then giving examples from the play about these examples of unrequited love right here. 3 of them here. And then the bottom section here, the bottom section here would be about Hamlet and how that showed evidence of unrequited love. After Chastity has filled out the first body paragraph outline, then she's going to flip it over. She's going to rewrite her thesis statement here on the top, and this one is going to be about the body paragraph 2. Her body paragraph 2 is going to be explaining the differences because of their plot. So this green, she's going to write a sentence here about plot and how Midsummer Night's Dream is different than Hamlet based on plot. So when she writes her yellow here, this may be about Midsummer Night's Dream and its plot, and then this section down here would be about Hamlet and its plot. Make sure when you put your reds you are explaining, giving evidence, just examples from each play. You may have to go back and look at them, or remember, you can always listen to them. They're on Mr. Schuster's website. Okay, we're going to look at one more example here of how to write this. So thank you, Emma, for your example. She wrote, although completely different stories, Shakespeare's Hamlet and Macbeth have many qualities that are similar to one another, such as the plots, witches versus ghosts, and characters' personalities. So she's writing about the similarities. So her body paragraph number 1, that is going to be about plot. Her body paragraph 2, so she could flip the paper over, and that is going to be witches versus ghosts. So when she writes these, her her green here for the first one will be about plot. And then down here, her yellow, this may be about Hamlet and examples from his plot. And then the bottom one here will be about Macbeth and examples from that plot. When she does her second paragraph, witches versus ghosts, so this one would be about, the first yellow would be about Hamlet. And those examples are explaining witches versus ghosts, and then the bottom one would be about Macbeth and how they had witches in Macbeth versus the ghosts in Hamlet. Finally, Emma's third paragraph, let's see, let's do that. Third paragraph here, this is going to be about her character's personality. So she will need to get a second piece of paper to write out the information for this third paragraph. So when Emma is done, she'll have her intro paragraph, which is paragraph number 1, is the intro. Her paragraph number 2 for the whole thing is going to be about plots. Her paragraph number 3 is going to be witches versus ghosts. Her paragraph 4 is going to be about characters. And then her paragraph number 5 will be her conclusion. And Mr. Schuster will explain those at a later date, but right now we are focusing on doing 3 body paragraph outlines. So if you have any questions, make sure you are asking. Thank you.